Utility and warranty are two terms that every EIDL student simply has to know. They're going to come up time and time again throughout your training and in the real world. Utility refers to the functionality offered by a particular product and service to meet a particular need. This really is what the product or service does. Utility is what we refer to as fit for purpose. Now, let's take a look at warranty for a moment, and then we're going to compare and contrast these two terms, because comparing and contrasting these terms is something you're going to see on the exam. Warranty is the assurance that the product or service will meet the agreed upon requirements. It is how a service performs. Warranty is concerned with the service's ability to accomplish what it needs to do. This is often referred to as fit for use. Now, to compare and contrast these two terms, let's use the example of a car. As a consumer, you have a requirement to drive a car from point A to point B. You want it to get at least 35 miles per gallon of fuel efficiency, and you live somewhere that gets really hot in the summer and really cold in the winter, so you want a good cold air conditioning system and a really nice warm heater. Now, let's consider these requirements and determine if it meets our utility standard. Remember, utility is about something being fit for purpose, and if I have a small family, I may be able to fit my wife and my 2 kids in a 4-door sedan like a Toyota Prius. So, to carry the family from point A to point B, the Prius would be fit for purpose and it would meet my utility functions. In addition to this, if I bought a brand new Prius, it would certainly have high enough fuel efficiency and have a really nice air conditioner and heating system, so it's going to meet my warranty requirements as well. Remember, warranty is all about fit for use. Does it meet the requirements stated by the consumer? So, since I'm the consumer, I'm going to say that it had to have at least 35 miles a gallon of fuel efficiency and a working air conditioner and heater, and this brand new Prius will certainly meet those requirements. This means it's deemed fit for use. Now, let's say that I bought the car, a few years go by, and my wife has another child. Uh-oh, we already had 2 kids, so this little Prius isn't going to be very good for carrying my entire family around anymore. It no longer is going to be fit for purpose, because anytime I want to go out to dinner as a family, we're now going to have to take 2 cars because we all can't fit into the little Prius. The warranty might still be there because the air conditioner still works and the heater still works and it still gets over 35 miles per gallon. But the intended purpose of getting us all from point A to point B simply can't be accomplished. There's not enough seats and not enough seat belts. And since utility is concerned with fit for purpose, this Prius is no longer meeting my utility needs. So hopefully this little example helps you understand the difference between utility and warranty. Remember for the exam that what a service does is utility. That's driving from point A to point B. On the other hand, how the service does it needs to be considered as part of warranty. That's getting 35 miles per gallon and keeping the inside of the car at the right temperature, not too hot and not too cold. Now, one of the important things to remember is that you need both utility and warranty for a service to operate successfully. In the IT world, we often see people focus on the warranty and they simply forget about utility. If I have a service that runs on a wonderful elastic cloud infrastructure that can handle millions of users simultaneously, that is warranty. IT people like warranty because it's easy to measure. If you require that a service has a defined and agreed upon condition and you meet those conditions, you have good warranty. Warranty simply requires that a service support the performance of the consumer or remove the constraints from the consumer. If the service can be used effectively by the users to share their latest social media posts, on the other hand, that would be considered utility. If the service is always up, meaning it has great warranty, but it doesn't perform the service that the customer wants it to do, meaning it hasn't gotten good utility, then the service is simply going to end up failing. You can't run a successful service without both utility and warranty. Now, for the exam, let me give you a couple of tips. A dead giveaway that they're talking about warranty is if they start mentioning things like availability, capacity, security levels, and continuity. These infrastructure measurements are almost exclusively in the domain of how a service does what it does, and it makes it fit for use. Therefore, these are warranty considerations. On the other hand, if it starts talking about the way it performs and the fact that it allows somebody to accomplish some outcome, then they're usually talking about utility, which is your fit for purpose. Again, going back to our car, can it drive from point A to point B? That's utility. How many miles per gallon it gets and how long the engine stays up and how cold it gets, those are all warranty.